A warm welcome to my dear students. Today in this class, we are going to discuss the second and third main of the poetry Schoolboy written by William Blake. So, discussion of 4 markers question and 6 markers question we are going to do in this class. What does the schoolboy love to do on a summer morn? What drives his joy away? So in this question, you have 2 parts. Two questions is being asked. That is, why schoolboy love to do on summer morning? What he want to do on summer morning, and what drives his joy away, and the reason for his sadness. These are the 2 questions to be answered. And for the second main, for first PUC and second PUC, second main is for 4 markers, and you have to write only in a paragraph because there is a word limit. It is not strictly followed, but still it's better to follow the word limit. That means you have to write this 4 markers, the second main 4 markers, only in a paragraph, 1 paragraph. Don't make it into 2 paragraphs. So here I have highlighted certain words. These are the points. As I have mentioned earlier, English is a language and you need to learn by heart. You can use your own language to express your ideas, but 4 markers is very, very important. The reason is that it has to be written carefully because we have a word limit, or we cannot write a lengthy paragraph about it. So at least 5 points must be there for the 4 markers. So dear students, let us see what are the things to be written here. Blake suggests that educational system of his day destroy the joyful innocence of the youth. So here, what is the first point which destroys the joyful innocence of the youth? What is destroying the present educational system? So that is a 1 point. The first thing you have to, when you read the question, you have to literally think about the points what you have to write for this answer. The first point what I have in mind, I'm going to write my exam for the 4 markers, first, second main from the question paper. So I have to read the question, then what I have to do is what all points I have to write. The reason I told you, you cannot make it as a lengthy paragraph, or you cannot sum around entire poetry for this answer. So you have to visualize the answer in your mind. The first point is the joyful innocence of the youth, self-educated, then he enjoys the company of huntsman, melody of the skylark. Then the 4th point is that the sorrow the boy feels at the very thought of going to school. So he wishes to enjoy the summer. So these are the 4 points to be written in this answer. So when you take your notebook, what you have to visualize, need to learn entire paragraph. You write the key points in your mind and elaborate. And you must understand this is not a subject, it's a language. So you have to write it in with the minimum vocabulary, with the good vocabulary. So once the question I have written, and you cannot scratch it in between, cutting short and making it again, all that is not, it is not advisable for you. So that's the reason I told you, once you read the question, you have to visualize the answer in your mind, then you go on with your answer. So these are the 4 points. Once again, I'm telling you, the 4 markers, you have to write at least 5 sentences. Minimum 5 sentences is enough, but it must be relevant to the question what is asked. So 2 questions are there in this question. What he loves to do. Second is that what is driving his joy away. So here the first point is that he suggests the educational system of his day destroy the joyful innocence of the youth. Understand? The next is that he is self-educated. That means he loves the companionship of the nature and did not enter the drudgery of the classroom as a child. He doesn't like to sit in the classroom and learn. He feels it is monotonous and boring. In the poem, the poet speaks in persona of the school. Persona means in the perspective of a school child who wakes up in the morning, and the reason, the second part of the question we are answering here, that is he loved to rise in the summer morning. The reason is that he loves to hear the chirping sound of the birds, and he wanted to hear the huntsman horn, and he wanted to sing along with the skylark. But all that happiness gets driven away when he's sad, when he think that today I have to go to school. So main theme is the sorrow that boy feels at the very thought of going to school. So easy summarize. You need to learn anything. So can we sum up like point wise? Joyful, innocent, self-educated, and he loves the companionship of nature, and he loved to get up in the summer morning and enjoy the sound, enjoy singing with the birds, and he wanted to be in companion with nature. But the thought of going to school on summer morning drives the joy away. So I hope you understood how to answer the 4 markers. The first point is that you have to read the question carefully and visualize in your mind what is the question about, and only you have to write about it. The second point is that you have to write only in 1 paragraph. Understood? That's it. So minimum you can write 5 or 4 sentences. More than that it is not needed, and it must be only in 1 paragraph. So next question, describe the boy's experience in school. Here you need to write about anything but only his experience. Understood? He loves to rise early in the summer morning, but his joy disappears when he has to go to school. The theme of the sorrow that boys feel at the very thought of going to school. Then he wishes to enjoy the summer morn. Boy longs for the freedom of outdoors and cannot take delight in his books. Why he cannot enjoy the studies? Because he wanted freedom. What freedom? He wanted to learn from the nature. He is compelled to experience many anxious hours. By force he is attending the class. So he feel imprisoned in the school. Schoolboy in school and the bird in the are equal. So here he is using the imagery. He is comparing his life, schoolboy's life, to a caged bird, and he is under the subjection of the teacher. So that's all his experience. He cannot delight. So can we sum up as 4 points how you are writing the question? Describe the boy's experience in the school. First thing is that very thought itself, he is unhappy. Very thought of going to school is he is unhappy. And next is he is sad because he wanted to be in the company of nature. So his freedom is restricted. The third point is that the teachers in the school very strict, so he cannot enjoy the school. And the fourth period is he compare himself to a bird which is put in the cage as the life of a schoolboy. So 4 points. Then you can write in your own words, but these points must be there in your answer. Then only you will be getting 4 marks. And as per the question paper pattern, you have to write 8 4 markers. 10 questions will be given, 2 choices will be there. So keep in your mind, you have 13 units from your reflection. Out of 13 chapter, 10 questions will be there, and out of 10 questions you have to answer only 8 questions. So 8 into 4 equal to 32. So this second main from your textbook carries 32 marks, and this is the main where you can score the maximum. And the same way, this is the main where you score the least 2 if you don't follow the 2 things what I have told. That is, you have to write the answer in 1 paragraph and write according to the questions. The points must be there as per the question. Only 2 things you have to remember while you write this second main from your question paper. Let us move to the next, that is the third main. Understood? Third main means 6 mark. As per the question paper pattern, 2 questions or 3 questions will be given, and out of 3 options you have to write only one answer for the 6 mark. So one answer carries 6 mark. So 1 into 6 equal to 6. So third main is for 6 mark. And this main is actually, it's very easy to score marks because you can write your perspective, that means your viewpoint in this answer. But for the second main you cannot do that. But for the third main you have a liberty or an option to write your viewpoints, not only the poet's viewpoints, whatever is given in your textbook, apart from your perspective, your lookout you can mention. And next thing is that you have to write minimum of 3 paragraphs. So criteria of the third main, the first thing is that you can write, the word limit is 200. So you can write more than 3 paragraphs, and at least 3 paragraphs must be there for your answer, and you can write your viewpoint also. So here the poem starts with a very positive way but changes radically. Radically means suddenly. Tone is very pessimistic and sad. He has not feeling any hope. That is, the present education system is like this, so he doesn't have a hope. Positive way started. He loves to get up in the morning. The next line he said, no, I am very sad to go to school in the early morning. The poet wishes his readers to see the difference between freedom of imagination is offered by the close contact with nature. So here you can see that freedom of imagination. If the child is in the classroom, he cannot imagine according to his way of thinking. The teacher will tell, see, the poetry is about schoolboy, and it is compared to a caged bird. You can give different imagery, or you can connect with freedom with so many other things. But here teacher is telling only bird, so you have to adhere to that. But he is telling that we need freedom, or especially the freedom of imagination. This poem depends upon 3 interrelated images. And one more thing I want to tell you, students, if you learn this main, that is enough for you to answer second main and the first main. Understand? So once you learn 3 questions or 2 questions, 6 markers, that is enough for you to learn what 4 markers and 1 markers. Very well, you can score marks. So 3 interrelated images: schoolboy, bird, and the plant. All these 3 are dependent upon the way in which they are treated by human beings. So here what poet is doing, that the bird and the plant as inanimate object, but they are connected with the human life. So this will be as the first paragraph for your answer. Then next, second paragraph. The poet appeals that adults, appeals means requesting, adults means the parents and the society. Children are like plants which has to be nurtured. Nurtured means must be given good care and proper care. Nurtured means looked after well and must be given proper care. And he's comparing to a fruit. The fruit is being nipped, or the plant is being nipped in the bud. It cannot bloom very beautifully. Its growth is stunted. On the other hand, memorizing things to learn history, civics, literature as a subject not only serves as tool prepared to need to face life or a more of global matter. See, this is the place I told that you can write your own thoughts. It is not necessary you have to mention that memorizing history. You can tell that your perspective, the children, that as a student you know what has to be given priority in your life. The children must be given priority as per their taste. Understood? So you can write like all students or all are unique. uniquely created. So they have their own taste and identity and understanding. So give little freedom for them to learn in their own way. Understood? So I think this is your personal point of view. So I think the poet is not arguing against the education. So very important point over here is that, as per the question, no, it is not against the arguing against education, but he is telling that some changes must be done in order to this education must be suit according to the needs of the child. Understand? That is, we cannot feed the same everything. You cannot feed milk to 10-year-old child, but you have to give milk for 1-year-old girl. The same way, according to the need, and today's world is full of competition, so that education must be changed and upgraded time to time as per the need of the hour. It should be a place where children are provided with practical play way. So here now the present education system is not child centered, is child centered, not teacher centered. Lot of importance to given to the students, not to the teachers. Early it was Gurukula system of education, where the teacher has given the prime importance. Right now it is not. The role of teacher has come down, and today's teacher is just a facilitator, just giving a guiding force, a guiding. He is just like a guide. So second paragraph, if you want, you can divide this into 2 paragraphs if you are not getting much to write. So here second paragraph you can stop with the point of view. The third paragraph you can make like, so I think the poet is not arguing. So that way you have to be clever enough to make it into different paragraph. As I told you, minimum of 3 paragraph is needed. Maximum you can write minimum 3 paragraph. So now I have given a trick. I have put only 2 paragraphs. So how to divide into the paragraph also I have told. Second question. Formal schooling not only takes away the joy of the childhood, but also hinders means stop the child's growth forever. Explain. Do you think the poet is arguing against education system? Yes, it is. So it is your personal question. That's what I told you. In this question, the third main, you have the liberty to write or express your viewpoint in the answer paper. William Blake's Schoolboy is a typical example of Blake's songs of experience. Blake suggests that education system of this day destroy the joyful innocence of youth. So this is a very important line you can write for any of the answers for the 6 marker. These 2 lines. Don't write this poetry is written by William Blake. No, you are now PUC students, so we expect little standard from you. So instead of that, you are writing Blake's Schoolboy is a typical example. Typical means serves as an example of Blake's songs of experience. He suggests the educational system of his day destroy the innocence of joyful youth. That you underline and keep in your mind. What is the thing? His suggestion. He is not implementing or forcefully. He is just saying his suggestion that the present education destroys the joyful innocence of the youth. Blake himself was largely self-educated. He loves to learn from nature. This poem is less harsh and more powerful than most of the Blake's other works. If you don't want, you can avoid this line. So with these 3 lines, this serves an introduction. Any of the third main, you can write this as an introduction, that is songs of experience and destroy the joyful innocence of the youth. So it serves as 1 paragraph. The poem starts with a very positive way, but it changes radically. See, when you look deep into the question answer, this is all the same from the 4 markers. So in short, a trick I can tell you that if you learn all the 5 4 markers, that is enough for you to write all the 6 markers. And in other way, if you learn all the 6 markers, you can write 4 markers and 6 markers. Isn't it interesting? Yes, of course, it's a trick, Only, so that means only you have to learn only one main that covers the entire thing. Okay. The poet wishes his readers to see the difference between freedom of imagination offered by close contact. So here, poet is asking that give personal space for everyone. Even we may consider the child is immatured, so don't force anything on him or her. He have the capacity to imagine. Let him imagine the way he wants and give him a space. Definitely the child will come out in good flying colors. The point depends upon the three interrelated images I have told you. The same thing is being repeated. The same line, the first paragraph, second question, what is the answer? The same thing. So, only thing, while you write this answer, the key points, whichever you feel that is very important, please do underline. Only for the third main. Understood? Only for the third main, please underline, and when you underline, you must be sure that it is free from any grammatical and the spelling mistake. It must be free from grammatical error and grammar mistake. If you are not sure, please don't underline it. So, I hope you enjoyed and understood. It's once you understand things, definitely I know that you will enjoy it. Correct, no? The same way, it is nothing but for your understanding how to make. See, now I have made one full paragraph. You can make this page into 2 paragraphs. For example, that is, the nature is a sweet company to him, but when he boy realizes he has to go to school, makes him anxious as he enters the school. The same question is answered for the second main, second answer. Understood? And it's always repeated. So here, instead of he is compelled to experience many anxious hours. After that, this paragraph you can make it as a second paragraph. Then this also can be made the image of the plant till inevitable grief of life. Then the poet appeals till the expand point of view. Then, so I think. So now how many paragraph you could make? 5 paragraph. So if you closely observe all the 2 questions, what you have answered in the 4 main, it is been compiled and written over here. So cleverly, if you want to score good marks for 6 markers, your answer must be on 1.5 page and minimum of 3 paragraph, and maximum you can write 4 or 5. So I have clearly told you how to divide this also into different paragraph. So before could I end, I wanted to tell you, don't feel, oh, such a lengthy answer I have to learn. Definitely no. Just remember the important points. For example, we can see the important point from this 6 marker itself. See, pessimistic way. Understood? Very positive, but it is very sad tone. Understood? Interrelated images. Then the poet is anxious to be anxious about the time he spent in the school. He wanted to be in the companionship of the nature, but he is forced to go to school, and so he is comparing his life to a caged bird. The next is that he is comparison of the images of a plant. Understood? If the plant is not given sufficient sunlight, nutrients, and definitely the fruit what it is bearing, it will not be tasty and appealing. The same way, the poet is telling that give freedom for the child. Then your perspective. On the other hand, memorizing in the civic and literature, this paragraph you need to by heart. You can write in your own word. So according to my point of view, that educational system must be updated and must be child-centered, must give more opportunity for the child to open out in the world of imagination. Understood? And education system must be competent enough to meet the needs of the student. That's it. You can end the answer. So I hope you understood this lesson carefully, and if you have any doubts, you can text me. May God bless you, and Lord is your strength, and God will protect you from all harms. Have a spirit-filled day. May God bless you all. Thank you for watching.